before we start.
All right.
Okay. All right. So, hello again. We are back here to continue our progress video on, well, project progress of what we're doing. So, wireless power transfer system, moving on. So, overview, we're going to talk about the abstract, which we're going to briefly touch on that. Project progress, updating the project status, individual contribution, video feedback, and logbooks. So, basically, the update to the abstract is that we went from the Rogers to conductive fabric, but now we went from having both the transmitter and the receiver using conductive fabric, and then using the Arduino Nano 33 BLE and a heart monitor sensor, as well to add to the design. So work accomplished. Right now we've accomplished fabricated a new receiver with the advanced materials that we acquired from Syscom Advanced Materials. We've tested the new RX and TX to see if the efficiency checks out with enough power output to the circuit board, which it did. Um, Now we were able to power and put together the project, and now later what we're trying to accomplish is just finishing up the final touches to the design. Design approaches, same thing. We used AutoCAD as well as Inkscape to continue, um, you know, bringing up the designs and stuff like that to have the accurate prototypes. The embroidery machine, and then the new design approach is using the vest and shirt, which we were able to buy, through Amazon and have it, fit the mannequin, to resemble the design on a person. Right now, the functionality and performance. So we had our ongoing tests to fabricate the textile receiver and transmitter, to validate the efficiency and performance against its initial projections. Forgot to finish that part. We've also we're figuring out the functionality and performance on the Arduino as well. We were trying to improve its performance with the voltage coming in. Right now, I was overseeing that with Giovanni. Giovanni was able to stabilize everything with the Arduino and able to program it. So the functionality so far, everything's pretty good. We're just keeping up to that. Critical components were the conductive thread, the vest and the shirt, as well as the Arduino and the sensors. Everything has been compatible so far. Everything, was able to be put together. So thankfully, with all those critical components, we were able to basically finish up on the project. Technical challenges, we basically had some software integration to with the multiple platforms that we used. Fabrication issues. There were some issues with the Arduino and a circuit board with the voltage with the two textile receivers. But at the end of the day, we were able to stabilize it and have it working. And that's pretty much it. The textile receiver fabrication, which was like a trial and error with the embroidery machine. But at the end of the day, we were able to do it. So yeah, all these challenges that were coming up, we were able to solve at the end of the day.
Nice.
So this is the updating the project status. It's basically the same thing. We still had the same timeline in between. The block diagram we did update. So we used to have the Rogers to textile receiver, but now it's textile to textile transmitter. I need to change that. So yeah, so that's the only changes we have to the block diagram. Um, Now moving on to individual contributions. So give me 1 second. Oh, sorry, it froze. All right, so basically I was acquiring the materials for the final design, as such as the Syscom conductive thread that we were able to achieve. I was fabricating the embroidery design on the vest, which you should see right there, like that small little logo there.
Mhm.
I was able to do that. I sewed on the transmitter and the receiver to the shirt and to the vest. As you see there, I was with the sewing machine, I was able to do that. And yeah, I was also overseeing the Arduino process with the circuit board for the final steps of the project. I was helping out Giovanni to see what were the issues that was causing like either a short or seeing what things were being complicated in between, you know, powering up the Arduino. And then we have Giovanni.
Okay. Um, I was developing an app to connect to Bluetooth from the Arduino to display the data. I also designed a prototype for the circuit for the rectifier and the low pass filter. We changed the design after testing. We decided to use a an inductor with in series with a capacitor in parallel, and that worked better to filter out the frequency after the rectifier.
Mhm.
I ran into a lot of code bugs through the for the Arduino to process the heart monitor. It's very hard to get it accurate. I'm still working on the accuracy on that. It's not really medical grade in my opinion.
Mhm.
But I'm still working on that. Um, what else? And put everything together and did multiple testing to see which would be the best method. Then I soldered everything together, had some mishaps, troubleshoot that, changed some parts out, but in the end we got it all going so far.
Nice.
All right. And then we have Lydia.
This time I mostly helped with the things that were needed. When we were deciding which of the receiver we were going to use, I created a little bit more of the cover tape on fabric because we were testing different hypotheses to choose one of them. I also helped um, with the I mean, when we were integrating with the integration of the antennas and the LC low pass filter into the base and the on the chair, and with the documentations, the presentations and the report,
Nice.
and that's pretty much it.
Then we have Juan.
Yeah, so this time around I did a AutoCAD design for the emblem so that Harvey can embroider it. And then I've been working on our final presentation and report, cleaning it up for the last week. And then I've been assisting Harvey and Gio as they work. I also soldered the final receiver and the transmitter. And I've been cleaning up the simulation files so that we can present them in our demonstration. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice.
And Javier.
Yes, so for me, the same as my other teammates said, I took more of a supportive role this time around for this phase of the project. I presented the walkthrough demonstration for that we had to present to our senior design professor. But then along with that, I also did help Gio and Harvey along with Juan with troubleshooting. And the other day I also helped in the embroidery process of the both antennas into the vest and the undershirt.
And then this is the video feedback that I received from Professor Adriano. That the video concept and location were good. We just needed to explain the project a bit more and show results, such as like the demo, waveform, or like what power levels we're receiving, which taking into consideration, we haven't really been doing that in the past few videos. So for the next video and the last one, we're definitely going to add more information in regards to the project. We're gonna start collecting more data and finalizing all we need to do and input to see what, those data levels are and like waveforms so we can add that to the video. And
Right.
then the last I guess improvement on is like a box audio, so we need to like more have an open audio view of it.
Uh-huh.
And that's pretty much it. This is the logbooks. This is everything we've been doing in the past few weeks. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if you want to see like a video of the project working, because I do have that. I don't know if you want to take a look at it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You can add it.
So, well, let me escape from here. All right, so this is the heart monitor. This is the OLED display that's connected to the Arduino. And there in the bottom, you can see the heart monitor. Giovanni's like pressing on it. So let me go ahead and restart this. So as you see, it's like working and functioning. Which is, I don't know if you guys are seeing it. And then it's connected up here where the vest is. And then those are the transmitter and the receiver on there. I also have another video, which is a better. Which you can see, like I added magnets there so it can like stay stabilized in between.
Mhm.
And you can see that it's working with the wristband that we added there.
Nice.
So yeah, everything is pretty much functioning and going. We're just gonna add like a little final touches to see what we can improve on. These probably next week and oh no, not the week after, because that week is already presentation time. So we'll see probably by next week to see what we can finalize on it. But other than that, everything is pretty much good to go. I know the only thing that we are planning on doing is having the app that Giovanni wants to add, well, and including us, that senses temperature and stuff like that. So we're gonna see, so we can also present that on his phone, to have like real-time data running through that. And that's pretty much it.
Very good. Very good progress, guys. Nice. I like it.
Well,
And things come together now. Very good.
yes, everything's put together now, finally.
Great, great. I'm glad.
All right. So yeah, that's basically summary of our meeting. Thank you.
Okay.